Hey guys, welcome to a video, and today we're here and we're talking about ways to make the NBA better. As the NBA ratings are decreasing, there are many solutions to get the ratings back up. These are 5 ways to make the NBA better. Number one is to add more teams. We know new teams bring excitement, so they should add more teams to make the NBA more exciting, to give new cities with NFL fans and MLB fans and bring them to the NBA. I have a 48 team expansion, which is adding 18 teams, which is a great number, 24 in the East, 24 in the West, making 6 divisions of 8 teams. The team names is totally up to the league, but the cities, I want them to use my ideas and actually do it. I have 3 groups of 6, that way they can add 6 teams for 3 years and it would be done by 2027. The first team is the Baltimore Crabs. We know Baltimore has a lot of basketball fans, including me, and I like the Ravens in football. And when they lost their basketball team, it left fans disappointed. And we need a team back in Baltimore. The second team is Pittsburgh Ironman. Pittsburgh is another market with football fans, and they should get a basketball team too, as the Philadelphia 76ers aren't doing good this year. The third team is Tampa Bay Arachnids, and Tampa Bay is a good market for teams with the Buccaneers and Rays. But there's a lot of basketball fans right now who are Orlando Magic fans, which the Magic haven't won a championship. The fourth team is Kansas City Knights, and we know Kansas City is a great market, home of the former Super Bowl champions, and this would be a great team. The fifth team is Las Vegas Spades, and Las Vegas has grown in professional sports with the WNBA team, the Aces, and the NFL team, the Raiders, and a basketball team would be good. The last team in this group is the Seattle Supersonics. I don't know why the Sonics moved to OKC, but they should renegotiate financial problems for a new stadium and get the Sonics back in the NBA. The second group of 6 includes Cincinnati Lions, Virginia Storm, Jacksonville Killers, Louisville Hunters, and Austin Firebirds and St. Louis Arches. Cincinnati is a good market with the Bengals, who are a good team, and I think Lions is a good name. Next is Virginia, which is a place the NBA wanted to move to, but they should keep the Wizards in DC, and Virginia should get their own team. And even though sports isn't big in Virginia, it would be their first professional sports team. Next is Jacksonville, as they have the Jaguars, and a name like Killer Whales would be good. And Jacksonville is just a good market. Next is Louisville Hunters, which Louisville is a small market with a lot of basketball fans who are into college basketball, but this would bring light to professional basketball. Next is Austin Firebirds, and Texas is a big spot for sports, and another team in Texas like Austin would be good. The last team in this group is St. Louis Arches, and it was sad the St. Louis Rams moved to Los Angeles because of financial problems, and now they only have baseball team, but this would bring back professional sports with the basketball team. The third group of 6 includes Vancouver Maple, New Jersey Gardeners, Buffalo Soldiers, San Diego Surf, Oakland Bad Boys, and Montreal Royals. Vancouver has had a basketball team before the Grizzlies as they moved to Memphis, and they should get a new team called Vancouver Maple as teams in Canada are on the rise. Another team in Canada, including Montreal Royals, would be good as Montreal is another place that has basketball plans. Next is New Jersey Giant Gardeners, as New Jersey is a great market with the hockey team and the Giants and Jets in East Rutherford in New York. So they should get a team in New Jersey called the Gardeners as they are the Garden State. Next is Buffalo Soldiers, as the Buffalo Bills are the best NFL team of the ones in New York, and this would be good with a basketball team called the Soldiers. Next is San Diego Surf, and San Diego lost a lot of professional sports teams, including the Chargers that moved to Los Angeles and the Clippers that also moved to Los Angeles. And now they got baseball team with the Padres, but they should put a team back in San Diego. Lastly is the Oakland Bad Boys, as Oakland lost a lot of sports teams, including the Raiders, that moved to Los Angeles and then moved to Las Vegas. And their baseball team, the Athletics, is struggling, but a basketball team would be good as they have Warriors fans. So the NBA should consider expansion teams. Number two is because of the expansion teams, they would need to draft more players, and drafting more players would be exciting because recently it feels like they only draft like 60 players for 30 teams. And for these new teams, they should draft at least 5 players from every team, which would expand the league from 450 players to 720 players, which is a good number, which is more, and it would bring new excitement from people that never got to play. Number three is decreasing the amount of threes, as there have been way too many players shooting threes and getting low stats in the 3-point column, decreasing team stats with lower shooting percentages. And we should go back to playing basketball with purpose. And as Kobe said, we have to play basketball with purpose because now we're playing accidental basketball where they cherry pick and people not pass the ball and then not play defense. Number four is something the NBA is already doing, which is putting games on streaming platforms, but people are gonna want to see teams like Golden State, Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics, Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat, New York Knicks, Dallas Mavericks, Phoenix Suns, Denver Nuggets, Milwaukee Bucks, and Cleveland Cavaliers. So they should show those games. They should play less games because a season with 82 games in basketball and 162 games in baseball is too many games. It is why football ratings are high, because they only have 17 games and still entertain the fans year round. There's only 48 teams, so they should play at least 50 games. That way to get to play each team once. Number 5 is making every team play in the playoffs, because in college basketball they start out with 68 teams, where it narrows down to 36, then 32, then 16, 8, 4, 2. and then your championship winners. So the NBA has a lot of potential to make their game more entertaining. And with solutions like these, it would boost the ratings back to how it was in the 2000s and 2010s. Because since 2012, they've been going down. And we want it to go back up, so we have to match how it was in 2010. So that's our message for today, and I hope the NBA actually does this. But it's up to league to decide, and they should strive to be better, as many teams have the lack of desire to win. But we should restore that winning desire with the right players and the right coaches and even team management. And that's how we can increase the NBA ratings. But that is up to them to decide. And that's the message for today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications. And see you in another video.